Okay, after contest, we're going to have a youth ambassador, Wombly, Little Sky, women's traditional special. We're going to have the Eric Mentuck men's fancy dance special, Bustle Dome versus the World, and then the Cowboy and Cowgirl dance special, and then that's sponsored by Brendan Patrick dance special honoring the Shunkawaka. So just remember that. That's all before supper break. So stay with us, families, if you would. Okay, tatanko huk Sheila. Wana, ewo.
Thank you, Lexi. Calling forward here, long-time dancer to join the family. Would like to ask Dee Dee Goodwill to come on up here. Diane Goodwill McKay, Auntie, and also Robert. And these elders have been asked to come and share in the celebration and the prayer for these two young dancers that we're going to bring into this dancing arena. We'd like to ask Whitefish Bay to be standing by for honor song. And then when we get into the dancing portion, once the official initiation dance has taken place, we'll ask the Bear Creek to be standing by for the official Tiny Tot dancing song. Whitefish Bay, we're going to ask you to report back to your drum. Whitefish Bay, if you would. You will have been asked to sing the honor song here for the Klein and Big Sky family. This afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, friends and relatives to our Pow Wow family, we have in front of you here, we have Alexander and Liliana Klein. And these are the two young dancers that will be initiated into our dancing arena. And they've been dancing ever since birth time, ever since they could walk. And their parents are very proud that they could bring them to this arena. Their parents here, ladies and gentlemen, one of our champion dancers, Adrian Klein. He's of Ojibwe and Oneida descent. He's from Michigan. And his their mother, their parents, comes to us from the Plains Cree, from Saskatchewan of the Kawakatus First Nation. And they have asked, these parents have asked for a little bit of time to bring their children into this dancing arena. And we're very happy as this is a time-old tradition, a great legacy in which we bring our children into this arena to show them the way. They've asked these elders to support them in a word of prayer, to guide and to watch over them, so that they may have good health and happiness, that they may have an abundance of years in this dancing arena. And this is where we've all begun our time, is in this arena. They want to say thank you to the maternal grandparents, Doreen Dusty Horn, also to the late Stanley Big Sky as part of the maternal grandparents. Paternal grandparents is James and Debbie Klein. And we're very happy on this day that Adrian and Crystal, they've been dancing since they were young as well. And this is how they wanted to teach their children, was to bring them into this arena. The dancers, to bring them into the arena here today, ladies and gentlemen, two outstanding world-class champions as well. We're very happy to have amongst the Ho-Chunk and the Nakota peoples, Amber Cleveland. We also have with us here, ladies and gentlemen, a good friend of ours, also Mr. Talon White-Eye, to share the good people of the Anishinaabe people, to share in this great tradition, this great legacy. We ask each and every one of you, if you would, to please rise as we go to the honor song. Whitefish Bay, if you would please honor our family, honor these two young individuals, Alexander and Liliana Klein, as we bring them into this dancing arena on this proud day in our Pow Wow history. Whitefish Bay! Here we go. Hookaha! Let us rise, let us stand here on behalf of Alexander and Liliana Klein. On a wonderful afternoon in our Pow Wow history, we gather here with the Big Sky and the Klein families. They traveled some distance to be here to celebrate the birth and the dance and the celebration of this next generation coming into our dancing arena. We recognize here the talents, the efforts collectively. We celebrate you. We celebrate you. Ah, hey, ah. We welcome our relatives throughout Pow Wow country, throughout Pow Wow world. It's going to be a good day as we celebrate two more young individuals dancing into our arena. In true fashion and form, ladies and gentlemen, we celebrate the next generation, the generation of today. We welcome here Alexander and Liliana Klein. Ladies and gentlemen, we're very proud of this generation of dancers and singers of the Klein and the Big Sky families. We want to say thank you to Amber Cleveland, Helen White-Eye for sharing in the honors of dancing these young dancers into our arena of life, that through their shared experience, through their shared endurance, ladies and gentlemen, these young dancers will have a celebrated dancing career. They will have a celebrated life in all facets, in all forms of who and what they are. Thank you. Thank you to your friends and relatives for standing and honoring our young relatives here, our young dancing relatives into this arena. We're going to ask the young people, also Talon and Amber, the parents, family, come and stand in front of our elders here. These elders have been served protocol and some gift to share some words of encouragement, to share some words of prayer, so that these young dancers could have a good life. They could have a good, healthy dancing life, and they could be like their grandparents. They could grow to a mature age. They could grow to see the time of gray hair. They could go to see the time of a full life experience. And these elders here that have been chosen, they have danced in this arena. They have seen all the great celebrations. They have seen all the goodness and all the great things that come along with the preservation of song and dance, a continuation of not only what we see today, but through generations, through and through. We want to celebrate this family and also to our head dancers that came out in celebration of these young, aspiring future world champion dancers. So Alex and Liliana, also to Crystal and Adrian, we're going to ask you to stand there and we'll go with the prayer. And friends and relatives, if you don't mind taking a few moments to share along with our elders a prayer, lend some good wishes, a little bit of reverence at this time. So, aho. Chimi Gwitch, to our elders here. I want to say thank you to these recognized Pow Wow elders for praying for these children, for many blessings, not only today but on into the future. And these elders, they started that way too, and so they know the importance of praying for children. Anytime we get a chance to do this, it's a great honor. So thank you to the elders here once again. Thank you to the dancers that were chosen to lead the children. Thank you, Amber and Talon. We're now going to invite the Tiny Tot dancers. All the Tiny Tot boys and girls, come on out to the arena here. Tiny Tot boys and girls, this is your time to shine. I believe these gifts are for you, elders. These are for you. This gift, the sweet grass, and of course our gift, the blanket to you to keep you warm. On behalf of the family and children, we appreciate you, elder generations, for helping us out this afternoon. Bear Creek, stand by. We're going to call upon you to sing a awesome song for our Tiny Tots to share in this great tradition, this great history. We got some judges. So judges, we're going to ask you to come on out. We got members of the Big Sky and the Klein family. Lots of these folks, they traveled far, they came far. And parents, we know that you love your children. We know that you cherish your babies. We got some judges that are going to come around, so make sure your tiny tots have ample enough space to move about and to really show that style that has come about. So young tiny tot boys and girls, this is your time to shine. We showcase you here on behalf of Alex and Liliana, and they come from a great tradition, a family of dance and song, and this afternoon we celebrate the young Tiny Tot generation. So one more call, Tiny Tot dancers, our judges are here. Bear Creek, Nigamug, we turn it over to you. Let's get them dancing. Hooka. Generation looking good. Well, dance your style, dance your style. You got it. How about a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you, Tiny Tots. Stay where you are now, Tiny Tot boys and girls. Kind of stay right there. The family has got some judges. We're going to be looking for 3 dancers on the female side, 3 dancers on the male side. And then we're going to line everybody up. The family has a little bit of monetary, a little bit of appreciation to all of you. So hold on. The judges are going to go out and pick 3 female dancers. You're going to receive a little bit of recognition, a little bit of acknowledgement. And then everybody, we're going to call you forward here, all the Tiny Tot boys and girls. Also, we got some gifting that's going to take place right after the awarding and the acknowledgement to our Tiny Tots. So we'll be going to some gifting. Thank you to Whitefish Bay. Thank you to Bear Creek for singing that outstanding song for our world champion Tiny Tots. We also want to say thank you to all the friends of the relatives that have assembled here today. We have James and Debbie Klein. We also have Whitefish Bay singers. They want to really acknowledge you and appreciate you. We'd like to come on up here. Whitefish Bay singers, come and join in the celebration of Alex and Liliana here. So we'd like you to come on over here. The song that Whitefish Bay sang was a song that their late son, James Jr., memorial song that they sang, and so to honor their grandchildren, they're very appreciative. Whitefish Bay, on behalf of James and Debbie Klein, they appreciate you, and so Whitefish Bay, come on over this way. The family would like to acknowledge you as well. Come and be here, and they thank you for honoring the children of Debbie. And it's been a great day here. James and Debbie are very proud. The next generation of dance, they watched their children come up. And we have 3 finalists that have been chosen here. 3 young boy finalists and 3 female finalists. And we're going to take some pictures too, so family members, we'll get some names here. And we'll bring the young children up this way. We'll get some names. I kind of got to stand here. The microphone starts to feed back, so we'll get the young people, the male and the female winners here. And we were going to try to do this in order, but Adrian, your mom, come and started giving me orders, and so I just wanted to honor your mom. You know, Adrian and Crystal, they worked with me up in Saskatoon for a couple of seasons up there, and they worked with us with the Saskatoon Public Schools Indigenous Ensemble. They served as mentors. They made regalia for young student dancers, and I really appreciate Adrian and Crystal. Truly a beautiful Pow Wow family, truly a beautiful couple, and we're very proud that they could celebrate their children. We have members of the Big Sky and Klein family celebrating here this afternoon. So it's Bear Creek. We're going to ask you to come on up here as well. Bear Creek, you know, good relatives to the Klein and Big Sky family. And Bear Creek, we're going to ask Gabe and company, come on up here. Surratt Brothers, come on up and shake hands with the family. They appreciate you also in this initiation dance and this celebration of the young dancers being initiated here, Alex and Liliana. And this is a lifetime memory these young dancers will have, and they certainly appreciate that. It was really nice to see the when the elders were going to pray, Liliana and Alex, they really looked into the elders' eyes, and man, they could really be they really were connecting with the elders. And again, we can't say enough about our elders for leading us. We can't say enough about our elders for being on hand to support our families as we take this journey in life. Also, we'd like to ask Talon White-Eye to come on up here from Sarnia, Ontario, a longtime dancing friend to the family. Talon White-Eye, also one of our great outstanding dancers representing the Anishinaabe people. Also, they'd like to ask Amber Cleveland to step forward to receive acknowledgement of gift from the Ho-Chunk and Nakota Nations. World champion dancers here supporting our young dancers' journey, Alex and Liliana. So come on forward, Talon and Amber. We appreciate you for being here. And we'll get some names here possibly. I don't know, Rusty, if you can help me out here. We got some names on the men's side, young men's side. We have young dancer. He's from North Dakota. He's from the Spirit Lake. He's from Wakia Muso, Mahbia Muso, all right? And it's also his birthday, so happy birthday, happy 6th birthday, Mahbia Muso. Holy smokes, man, a good dancer right here. And we have another few dancers here. I came down to the arena floor. All right, and this young lady here is We know Taylor from Sioux Valley, Manitoba. All right, she won herself a place here. She got a star quilt, some gifts. And then we have another young lady here. What's your name? Raya Gladue from Chittick Lake, Saskatchewan. She won herself a place here in the initiation dance special. And now one more placing here amongst the girls. Rhea Spence from Peguis, Manitoba, initiation dance winner. Congratulations. All right. We had one of the boys on it. We're missing two boy contestants, but that's all right. What's next now here? The four head dancers, the head man and head young lady. Four head dancers. Come on over here. We'd like to acknowledge you as well and your position and role with our arena here as well. Head man dancer and head woman dancer. We'd like to ask Joel Amiasu. I believe it's also, we have Joel, we have Jana, we have TJ Gadwa, and Emery Tatuses. Come on up here and receive gift. Families of Klein and Big Sky family. I was trying to find my information. I've been introducing these folks for 100 years in it.
Real quickly, Toshka, Junior Girls Fancy be standing by, as well as Red Willow be standing by. Singing judges, when you get time, start making your way over to Red Willow. Dance judges be standing by. We're going to move things right along, so stay with us. We'll go fancy, jingle, traditional in that order. So be standing by, if you would, in the junior categories.
Thank you, Uncle. Also, on behalf of the Big Sky and Klein family, they say thank you to the Pow Wow Committee for helping us out, giving us a little bit of time so that we could acknowledge our children here. Lisa Meaches, if you would please, on behalf of the Pow Wow Committee. Lisa Meaches, come forward and receive a gift from the families, from Alex and Liliana Klein. They would like to acknowledge the committee members. Lisa Meaches, if you could. And Emery Tatusis, we need you on up here as well. The family would like to give you a gift. Emery, head young man dancer. Emery Tatusis. Also Lisa Meaches, make your way, make your way. Hiopo, Astamota, Mabiza, all that cool stuff. And I want to say thank you on behalf of Alec, and here she is here. And I want to say thank you for giving me the honors and appreciation gift here. Thank you, Adrian. The whole family has very honored to see the support here. This is how we do it here in Indian country. This is how we do it here amongst our people, is sharing the great respect for this arena of life. So I believe, Adrian, that takes care of everything. Chimigwich to each and every one of you for your patience, your endurance here as we celebrate Alec and Leanna Klein to the dance arena. Back to you.
Okay, thank you very much, Tatanko Sheila. Very fine job, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give the Klein and Big Sky family a great big round of applause. Again, carrying on our culture and our value system in a good way with that initiation. Okay, we're going to ask all of the singing judges, make your way over to Red Willow. Dance judges, we're going to ask you to make your way out onto the arena floor. Red Willow be standing by. Junior Girls Fancy, there's going to be two groups, so again, stand by as well. Who's that? Oh, Itecha, you'll have that first song for that second group, Junior Girls Fancy. Okay, there's going to be two groups. If you're two, step back. If you're one, stay in there and help us out. You're going to be competing. This is your first song for the weekend. Be standing by. Okay, Itecha, you'll have that first song for the second group. Junior Girls Fancy, be ready for that. Singing judges, will give the singing judges an opportunity to just kind of make their way over to Wooden Face there. So singing judges, make your way